Eerie encounters, the phantom of Blackwater Creek. Into the unknown. As dusk settled over the sleepy town of Willow Creek, a sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air. Nestled amidst the dense foliage, Blackwater Creek meandered through the heart of the forest like a dark serpent, its waters murky and mysterious. Few dared to venture near its banks after sunset, for whispers of a phantom that haunted the area sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. The curious trio. Three friends, Sarah, Jake, and Emily, dared each other to explore the forbidden depths of Blackwater Creek one fateful night. Armed with nothing but flashlights and their wits, they ventured into the unknown, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Sarah led the way, her steps echoing through the silent woods as they made their way towards the water's edge. A haunting presence. Suddenly, a chill swept through the air, causing the trio to exchange nervous glances. Emily's flashlight flickered ominously, casting eerie shadows on the trees around them. Jake's heart raced as he felt an inexplicable sense of unease settle over him. It was as if they were being watched by unseen eyes, their every move scrutinized by a malevolent presence lurking in the darkness. The phantom revealed. As they reached the edge of Blackwater Creek, a figure emerged from the mist-shrouded waters, its form twisted and ethereal. Sarah gasped, her hand flying to her mouth in terror as she beheld the ghastly visage before them. The phantom's hollow eyes bore into their souls, its spectral form swaying ominously as if beckoning them closer. Descent into madness. Unable to tear their gaze away, the trio felt themselves being drawn towards the phantom against their will. Sarah's mind reeled with fear and confusion, her thoughts fragmented as if caught in a waking nightmare. Jake's throat constricted with a primal sense of dread, his instincts screaming at him to flee. Emily's hands trembled as she fought to maintain her composure, her rational mind warring with a primal fear clawing at her sanity. The sinister revelation. As they drew closer to the phantom, a voice echoed in their minds, cold and otherworldly. It spoke of ancient curses and forbidden secrets buried beneath the waters of Blackwater Creek. Sarah's blood ran cold as she realized the true nature of the haunting that plagued the forest. Jake's breath caught in his throat as he pieced together the puzzle of the phantom's existence. Emily's heart sank as she uncovered the horrifying truth hidden within the depths of the creek. A desperate escape. With a newfound sense of urgency, the trio turned and fled from the creek, their footsteps echoing through the silent forest. Branches clawed at their skin, roots snaked out from the underbrush to trip them, but they pressed on, driven by sheer terror and the instinct for survival. Behind them, the phantom's chilling laughter echoed through the night, sending shivers down their spines. Confronting the unknown. As they emerged from the forest, gasping for breath and hearts pounding in their chests, the first light of dawn began to creep over the horizon. Sarah, Jake, and Emily exchanged a solemn glance, their minds reeling from the horrors they had witnessed. Though they had escaped the clutches of the phantom, they knew that Blackwater Creek held secrets far darker than they could ever imagine. The lingering fear. In the days that followed, the memory of their encounter haunted their dreams, leaving them restless and on edge. Sarah jumped at the slightest sound, her nerves frayed from the ordeal. Jake found himself unable to shake the feeling of being watched, his senses on high alert at all times. Emily couldn't bear to be alone in the dark, her mind plagued by visions of the phantom lurking in the shadows. A warning unheeded. Despite their best efforts to move on with their lives, the memory of Blackwater Creek continued to linger like a shadow over their souls. They warned others to stay away from the cursed forest, but their words fell on deaf ears. The allure of the unknown proved too strong for some, and tales of disappearances in the vicinity of the creek only served to fuel the legend of the phantom that dwelled within. The legacy of fear. Years passed, and Sarah, Jake, and Emily grew older, but the memory of their harrowing encounter remained etched in their minds like a scar that would never fade. They went their separate ways, but the bond forged by their shared ordeal would forever bind them together. And though Blackwater Creek may fade into obscurity, its legacy of fear would endure for generations to come, a cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones around campfires on dark and stormy nights.